Hi everyone, this week we're talking about online friendships. And I thought it was interesting that the book pointed out mostly the negative aspects of online friendships, and the module lecture focused on this as well. So I wanted to just go over a quick list of some of the negative features of online friendships that were discussed this week. Bullying, of course, comes out at the top of the list, and as we know, there have been many studies done on bullying and also grooming online, and that's something that parents need to be super aware of, and I'm sure you all know that as parents and pay attention to your own children's use of the internet. Another aspect that was pointed out that was negative was miscommunication between people, and it's just so easy to misunderstand what somebody's saying when it's just written information. You don't pick up on the body language or the social cues, and so it can often be a miscommunication between you and the person that you're chatting with, and so that can be a difficulty or a negative effect. Now, sometimes what happens is that we tend to overshare. We're a little too honest and perhaps post more about ourselves than is appropriate online. And that can get, widely broadcast, maybe to people that we don't necessarily want to see it. Some of the studies talked about the alteration of the brain, and now that kind of study is in its infancy, but it did highlight a little bit about the different brain structures and what's taking place in the brain. And so this study isn't entirely certain on how to interpret the results as either positive or negative, so I wanted to point that out. Another possible negative effect is the amount of fabrication and information that's made up, and one of the studies pointed out that this was over 40%. And so we're wondering how much that we're seeing is true, and we have to also be aware of that. So what I'd like to focus on now is that there are also some positive impacts, of course, of having online friends. To befriend people and to friend people. And so what I'd like you to do after you watch this brief video is to respond to my post and post just a few of the things that you think are positive about having online friendships. I'd like to more fully discuss that information, since most of the information was negative in the material that we covered. So go ahead and respond to my post and just post a few of the things that you find positive about online friendships. All right, I can't wait to hear about it. See you there.